Well, I did a video and I uploaded it, and I was examining it, and I noticed the black guy is reptilian, and then when I went around the corner past the young children, and on my right was a man and a woman. The woman is standing on a concrete parking lot slab. And as I was examining the video, I could tell that they were not human. They're more gray. So the gray cloning, whatever you want to call it, is here on the planet. The fallen angels have done it. These people are cold, and they're very mean. Because as I was approaching them on my bike ride, the guy was just a prick. Gave me a look. So, anyhow, the grays are crossbreeding. So Alex Collier was correct in 1994 what they're doing. He was right on the money. And I guess I came down here and I'm borrowing a human Lyrian suit. I call it the suit. To do battle against Lucifer and his bullshit. So what I did is I came down here on the best of the best genetics that I could possibly find to do battle against him, the tranny. That is why you're a TI. If you're a real TI, that's the reason why you're being hit. You came down here on human Lyrian genetics. I call it the shield because I was thinking about it. It's a shield. You came down here on really hardcore genetics. And it's a shield suit kind of deal. And I realized, I'm like, well, because, I was like, like I said, how come that person's not targeted? How come that person's not targeted? How come that person's just driving, how come these people are so laid back, and, how come they're not being hit? And, because I see these people and I'm like, they're not getting hit. Well, it's because they're loyal to him. A lot of them are cloned. I've seen them on YouTube. I think I've caught a few of them on YouTube. They're cloned. And they wear the dark shades because for some reason their eyes can't handle, I guess, whatever the fuck you want to call that sun thing out there. I don't know. Because it's like I said, in 2012, it was like all of a sudden a switch went on and these people were complete pricks to me. And it makes sense now. It's mind control. Lucifer has these people on a mind control. They're not even people, they're demons. Some of them are demons. Some of them have demons. So as I was riding my bike, I went by that couple, those things, and it's just like that movie They Live. You know, they look like it's. So they have been, the Greys have been fucking with humanity for a while, and they've done a pretty good banged up job now. And in my opinion, the whole 5G thing and the spraying is designed for the clones. And then once they get all the humans off the planet, they can clean up the planet. See, the technology, they can probably clean up the whole planet in a matter of days. Right now they're using the technology as a huge weapon to get rid of as many human Lyrian people there are, and indigo people off the planet. Either you're with them or you're dead. That's what they want. They want no aspect of humanity on here. They want all clones. That's what you're up against, people. Yeah. So my job is to tell you what you're up against and what your future holds, in a way. Doesn't look good. Because once Lucifer has his complete mind control people, he's going to go up to the next dimension. And that's probably 5 or 6 dimension. Yeah. You've heard of Stairway to Heaven, right? Yeah. That's what we're up against, people. You know, you came down here, if you're a TI, you came down here on probably the best genetics, okay? And you've been fucked with for a long time. And what they've done is they've used the chemtrails, directed energy weapons, and your DNA to hurt you. And what they've done is that they cause all these riots and everything so that you get involved emotionally, because what they want you to do is to self-inflict injury upon yourself, or, you know, get yourself incarcerated or some horse shit. You know, it's the program. It's the total program from the Swiss Templars. Total program. The cops work for them. You know, they got their super soldiers. You've seen them in Paris. Yeah, the cops work for the elite because they get perks, because they have this technology where you can do astral sex and you can go to these cloning centers and have sex with whoever you want, and no accountability. No one knows. Yeah, there's no accountability. You know, they don't you know, think marriage is a sacred thing anymore. They believe in rape, pillage, lust, desire. They get what they want. Take. You know, it's pretty much what they are. You know, they've got all these satellites up in the sky, and you have to ask yourself why. Well, what are they doing? They're watching you. They put all these satellites up here probably because people want to have their, you know, they want to do their fucking astral sex or whatever you want to fucking call it. The technology is there to do it. It's mind fucking. You know? And also they do black magic with it to hurt you. You know, you wake up with marks all over your body or whatever, you know. I don't find that a very loving God. You see, I was riding my bike and there was a "In God We Trust" license plate. It said worship. Yeah, they worship Lucifer. Who's Jesus? In God We Trust. They trust Lucifer. You know? Let me tell you, Jesus ain't, you know, they're one and the same. Not very nice. So, like I said, there's no sense in trying to, you know, overextend yourself or stress yourself out over on this, really. I'm just letting you know. You came down here on specific genetics. Use it. Use your genetics as a weapon, a shield. You know? Human Lyrian genetics. That's what it's all, the indigo people are called. And the problem is that they think that because you have these genetics that they own you. See, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem in their whole fucking equation, is they think they own you and they have the rights to do this to you. No, it's a direct violation of who and what you are. You know, how would they like it if you went and you turned the tables on them and started fucking weaponizing them? You know, zapping their dick or sticking shit up their ass and laser beams and, oh yeah, what comes around goes around, man. One day. Yeah, right now they're doing the whole, you know, Paris is burning deal, you know, because they want you upset. They want you in the riot. They want you to participate. And a lot of those people aren't even human. They're just, you know, they work for the Marcone. Sends the orders out, you know, and then they have the opposition, the cops. Nothing happens to these people, please. You think their justice system can handle, like, 5,000 people being arrested? Please. Get a grip. They're all sitting there tied to a fucking pole. Give me a break. It's a fucking game. Just like Antifa. So, right now I have a moving, it looks like a satellite. Yeah, they go up there and they do their dance. Yep, it's definitely moving. I can't tell if it's a UFO or a satellite or a drone. I don't know. They're so small they look like fish. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably boring you, but that's what's the deal is indigo or human Lyrian children came down here on a higher level. You have attached to the bloodline. They think they own you, but they don't. They think they have the right to attack you, and they don't. And, you know, they think that, you know, with all the shit that you've been through, that you belong to them, and it's wrong. Torture is torture, people. So, anyhow, just want to let you know, those people are not human on my bike ride. Nope. Gray cloning. And the brother, well, he's reptilian.